श्री श्री अलगपुरी जी महादेवा की जय। देवादिदेव देवेश्वर महादेवा की जय। आराध्य भगवान श्री दीप नारायण महाप्रभु जी की जय। हिंदू धर्म सम्राट स्मरणानंद जी भगवान की जय। विश्व गुरु ममलेश्वर परम सम्मासन जी गुरुदेवा की जय। नाहं करता प्रभुदीप करता महाप्रभुदीप करता ही केवलम। ओम शांति शांति शांति। I am not the doer. Mahaprabhuji, the God is the doer. The only God is one who is doing something alone. So this is the second most important or first most important mantra from our parampara. You all know that Holy Guruji made Sri Deepa Niranjan Sabduk Bhanjan or Prabhudeep Niranjan Sabduk Bhanjan mantra of our parampara. He made it a bhajan. And when Swamiji was complaining, like, it's a secret mantra, the mantra which you gave to me, why you are telling to everybody? And Holy Guruji said, the good things need not to be hidden. You don't need to hide the good things. So, Om Prabhudeep Niranjan Sabduk Bhanjan, O spotless, perfect Mahaprabhuji, get rid of all sorrows. And the second one is the main mantra of Karma Yoga, the main mantra of our existence. Because if we are Atmas, which is part of Paramatma, then it's always which Paramatma is doing. This mantra also tells us that we should work, but not to be attached to the fruits of our work. All of us, we like, I especially like, when something is good, I said, oh, I did it. When something is bad, I said, I have no clue who did it. I have no idea. So Nahankarata goes in both cases. No. Our job is to do, and the fruits are coming by His Holiness Vishwa Guruji, more or less on his own time. This is the biggest problem I have with Mahaprabhuji, because he's working on his own time, not on my time. I would like to, that is like, Mahaprabhuji, now it's 7:20, can you do this and this till 7:21? I will be very grateful, and then nothing happens. It's like, so who is Mahaprabhuji? Who is Holy Guruji? Who is Vishwa Guruji? Dev Puriji now. Alag Puriji, our dear sister Swami Mangal Puriji sang in the first bhajan. Sri Dharma Sanatana Palana Karana Guru Narayan Aaye Ho. It's a beautiful bhajan by our Shivananda Puriji Maharaj, one of the great saints of our parampara, one of disciple of Mahaprabhuji, whose life we read all in Lila Amrit, and his bhajans are saved. Holy Guruji saved the bhajans in the Char Santoke bhajan. It's Shivanand Puri Bhajan Mala, then Mangalal, Bhajanmala, and so on. For the eternal Dharma, Dharma is one word which is used nowadays. We are using it as a religion, but it can be religion, but Dharma is our duty. In reality, Dharma should be spirituality. There are many ways how one can reach God. There are many ways how one can be self-realized, and this Sanatan Dharma is telling there is our eternal duty. Like Swamiji said that we have only one job in this life, only one. We have only one duty. Get self-realization. Only one. Everything else, become a minister, become this, becomes teacher, becomes left, right, whatever you want, this is only secondary. The one duty which we got with the human birth is to get self-realized. The human life is considered the highest of all living beings, not because we are the smartest, not because we are the greatest, most powerful or something, no, but because in a human life, we can get self-realized. In a human life, we can fulfill our duty. We can fulfill the sense of life. We can give the answer to all 5 questions which Shankaracharya ji asked. Who am I? From where did I come? For what purpose I came? Am I doing what I came for? Where will I go? Who am I? We have this in our, Swamiji wrote it in the meditation part of Yoga in the Life book. So, but this is like called Atam Chintan, the constant repetition in our mind. It's not easy. Obviously, it's not easy. Otherwise, everybody would be enlightened already. Everybody will be self-realized. In Shiv Purana is written, even if we reduce the number, but minimum 100 human lives. It's written thousands and tens of thousands of human lives. You need to be born as a human, let's say 100,000 times. And then after that, you get the idea, what is God? Is there a God? What means God? So after 100 or after 1,000 lives, we think about what is the purpose of our existence. So being human is not easy. So what Guru says, he said, oh my God, the God made perfect samsara, amazing, nobody can get out. It's like a brilliant, I really did a good job, but the problem is nobody can get out. Now what will I do? I said, oh my God. So Narayan says, let me make a guru and let's send the guru down to teach people how to get out of this maze. Or mess, whichever you want to use. So this eternal call of spirituality, for this eternal knowledge or thirst for knowledge, for the purpose of preservation of that Sanatan Dharma, of this eternal knowledge, eternal wish to get self-realized, Guru Narayan came. In just these 2 words, Shivananji said, Guru is Narayan. Because there is absolute God. When absolute God comes somewhere, he has to shrink into the body. So he gets limits. But in reality, he is limitless. So that Guru is actually Narayan. Because the Shakti, the power, the Guru Tattva is unlimited. And he has a limited time. The gods have no limited time. Even this, let's say, small Indra, who is the god of all gods of this existence, his lifespan is 4.3 billion years. No? But his power is smaller than the power of Guru. That's why it says that, because Guru is absolute, but only for some years. And we were lucky. Can you imagine that we were born in the country where we were born, and we were lucky enough to find that Guru who came to us? I didn't even have to go anywhere. I was just like thinking, okay, my brother said, let's go to meet one Guru. Okay, why not? Let's go and meet the Guru. And then I got stuck. And then I came. So can you imagine that kind of God, like ambassador, came directly to us, and we were lucky to meet him and to spend with him last 20, 30, 40 years. What else do we need? Holy Guruji, in many bhajans he said there is only one post, which is the highest post on this earth, that you need to achieve. Only one post. And that's not even self-realization. We all are searching for chair. I'm searching, I want to sit on a big bed above everybody. I want to have umbrella above me. I want to have this. I want to be prime minister. I want to be chief minister. These are all posts. But one post is the highest of all these posts. Be a disciple of a guru. The highest post anybody can achieve in this life, and you already achieved it, is the be disciple of a guru. Why? Because once you become a disciple, the realization is imminent. It's no time. Why no time? God's working 4.3 billion years. We are working only in like, oh my God, it's 7:29. I want to be free in 7:35 would be nice. I will give the satsang after that. I want to be free. No, this is our mind, but God works in a different way. Like one guy came to God and said, God, I want money. How much is $1 at your place? He said, my $1 is $1 million. He said, okay, then give me just $1. And God says, yeah, no problem, just wait a second. So we are now waiting a second. This is our second, But the thing is, we got the post, we got this position, and we don't need to worry anymore. So for when the Guru comes, Sataloka se aap padhare, you came for the loka of the truth. Satloka is considered the highest loka, the highest place. Where it is, we will find out when we get realized. Out of this next bhajan, we sang 14 loka. One of these 14 is Satloka. It's like considered the highest. Suratika gyan uchare hai. So Swamiji was explaining and teaching, and Mahaprabhuji, this amazing immortal knowledge of the divine, knowledge of the actual reality. Sat Chit Ananda, the truth, consciousness and bliss, happiness. We need all three. Pratibodh diye nij chetan ka. What he did, he woke us up. Nij Chetan, inside we love sleeping. I adore sleeping. I would love to sleeping 12 hours a day. Unfortunately, I don't manage. It's always something happening before that. So we are sleeping in this dream with sleep of ignorance, and Guruji comes and wakes up, wake up. he shakes us. Pratibodh, he's awaking inner consciousness, our own inner consciousness. He's not awaking somebody else's inner consciousness. We like to tell this when Swamiji was saying something, we like to say, yeah, that was for that person. That's not for me. That was meant for other person. It's always for somebody else. It's never for us. It's always for somebody else. No? Jab bharam agyan nivara hai. So when this inner consciousness awakes, what will happen? Then this ignorance, this agyan, this darkness of ignorance will disappear. How it will disappear? Where will it disappear? The ignorance disappears in the same way the darkness disappears when you put the light on. Put the candle, put the deepak, put the light on. Wherever the darkness disappears, in the same way the knowledge will disappear, our ignorance. Nij rupa dikhaye apnai. He showed us our own real form. If we translate the last word like with new, he showed us the new form of us, not the one form which we are used to, like when we opened the mirror and said, yeah, that's me, okay, I have a beard, I have a hair. Not that one, the inner true form. Tab or agya. Then again, what happens? When you realize yourself, then this ignorance has to disappear. Kukarma ka bandhan tod diya. He destroyed the bandage, the chains of the bad karmas. We all like the fruits of the good deeds. We don't like to do them. We like the fruits of asanas. We like the fruits of pranayama. We like the fruits of meditation. We just don't like to do that. I love how I feel after 10 Katu Pranams. It's an amazing feeling. I don't like to do 10 Katu Pranams. So we like to have the effects of good karmas, but we don't like to do them. We like to have enjoyment of the bad karmas or bad decisions. Like I will decide to eat all of these ladus because nobody wants anymore, so I will finish all these ladus and then I might have a problem. These problems which I would not like to have. I would like to have 10 pancakes and not to have anything afterwards, no? So the bad effects, the bad consequences of the bad karmas which are binding us, which are limiting us, he destroys. He tears them apart. He has no bad karmas anymore. Ho Shuddh Swarup Hamara hai. And then he says, this is our true form. This we are. This we are. This form which is now without any change, without any limitations, this are we. Bhava Sindhu se par utar diya. So he took us across this ocean of suffering. And as we know, this Bhav Sindhu is not the ocean of suffering. If this would be the ocean of suffering, we would already run out. We would be already across. But this is so many enjoyments are in this. So this is ocean of experience. There's so many nice things like this ladus, chocolate, pizza, so many nice things. So why not? Let me enjoy a little bit. And then we get stuck. But showing us the path, how to get out, the own form. He takes us across this ocean and we realize that the suffering of this happiness, and Swamiji many times said, the suffering of the happiness is much less than the happiness of that happiness. No? Much more. Unfortunately, much more. As we go older, it's even worse. Yes, like Mahakash Jagat se thal diya, and he removed us from the worst points, worst troubles of this life. तब तन मन उन पर वार दिया, सब खच हमारा सारा है. Then what happened? Our body and our mind, we gave to the God, we dedicated, and everything became successful. All fruits are there. We are doing karma yoga. We are doing many things. We dedicate our work. But do we dedicate our mind? Are we 100% here? Are we doing our job? Are we really surrendered? It says basically surrender. Surrender your mind and body and everything will be fine. Naratan dhara sanatan yehi guru ishwar gun gyani hai. It's eternal knowledge. It's known eternally that to take the human body is to know the knowledge of the Guru and the God. We got this knowledge. He just says in this line, Shivanaji just said what I mentioned before. The purpose of this life is to realize who are we, who is Guru, who is God. Simple, just like. Guru Ishwar Gun Jnani hai. What are the qualities of Guru? What are the qualities of Ishwar? Are they different? Sri Jagat Guru Sannyasi Swami Sri Deep Dayal Hamara hai. In old age, it was not even so old, like maybe 40, 50 years back, it was considered impolite to use somebody's word directly. Even when you go and you want to address some politician, you always use Mr., Dear, respected, and so on. But for the Guru or for your father or for some high person, as more titles you put, it's considered very polite. If you have to say the name of the person, like Mahaprabhuji, you know that we never say the name. Mahaprabhuji's actual name is Sri Deep. So instead of Deep, what Shivanaji put? He put Shri. Jagat Guru, Sannyasi, Swami, Shri, Deep, Dayal. So my Guru, which I'm talking about, that Narayan who came, is the Guru of this world. What means Jagat Guru? Jagat Guru has two meanings. Same thing as Vishwa Guru. One meaning is that you go around the whole world and you give a teaching to everybody. You are like a sky, equal vision to all. And Jagat Guru means the one who realized the sense and the purpose of the world and came across. That's the real meaning. So Vishwa Guru or Jagat Guru, and Swamiji has both titles. In case you were wondering, he has both titles. He has Jagat Guru and he has Vishwa Guru. So he realized the purpose of this world. He realized himself, became the master of the world. This is the real master of the world. Not who has more guns, more money, more this. No. They will all disappear. This knowledge never disappears. No? Shivananda Puri pranana hai, or he's making pranam. Shivananda Puri is greeting, bowing down. In many bhajans you see this dharma sanatana paranama. It's sometimes it's difficult for people to pronounce correctly, so they always put some a extra. Like it's not dharm but dharam. It's not like pranam but paranam. Paranam, many bhajans, because it's easier for us to pronounce, or not only for us, for many people. Nam nijanand jana hai. He says, I want to know, or I know the bliss, inner bliss of the divine name. That's what Mahaprabhuji gave him. He gave him the knowledge of the bliss of the divine name. Parabrahm samakar sekh jai Guru Dev Hari Didar. I saw that Parabrahma, that absolute, in this body, who came, this absolute, this which you cannot see. As soon as you close your eyes, there is nothing there. When you open, so many forms are there. Like that, the absolute came down in a form. No? Sahajai, he became in a form. Gurudev Hari. My Gurudev is no other than the Hari, the Vishnu, the God, Didara hai, and I saw him. Such a beautiful ending for such a beautiful bhajan. Shivananda says, I was so lucky to meet my Guru and to see him with my own eyes. He came to protect this Sanatan Dharma, this real spirituality, the knowledge of the self. Sridip Narayan Bhagwan ki jai. Devadidev Deveshwar Mahadeva ki jai. Hindu Dharam Samrat Maravananji Bhagwan ki jai. Sri Sri Swami Shivananji Maharaj ki jai. Vishwaguru Mamalash Swamashwanji Gurudeva ki jai.